Hey everybody, it's Coach Brian from Without Limits Coaching here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm going to make a real quick video. Just got off work and had some things on my mind today while I was working, and just wanted to make a quick video in reference to them. So the one thing that I was thinking about is as a coach and an athlete, a lot of times we're, because of the popularity of the sports as Ironman, half Ironman, some of the ultra running, marathon type stuff, we're forced to sign up for these races way in advance, months before the race actually, months to even, I mean, you're talking 9, 10 months, sometimes even a year before the race actually comes. And I think what happens, I see as a coach, and I feel it sometimes as an athlete, is I've signed up for the race, I've voiced my kind of wants and needs and goals and desires and what I want to do for the race with my coach, and or they've shared it with me as an athlete or as a coach, and all of a sudden the panic kind of sets in, and I call it panic because I see it's like instantly feel like I'm not doing enough, and I need to be doing more, and this is what I think I should be doing right now. What my goal as a coach is to kind of see for the athlete the big picture, to kind of see, to kind of help them reel it in and realize there's phases we have to go through. There's peaks they need to do. There's other races along the way we need to focus on. Have the short-term goals inside of a long-term goal. And I think what happens is that a lot of times we get started so quick, we either get injured, which is a big no-no and a big setback. It's devastating when you sign up for a race. With the cost and the friends and the goals you have, and a couple months into your training, you're injured, or you get burnt out, and you're just doing too much between work, life, outside of work and training, social life, home life, family life, and then training, and it just all of a sudden one day you realize like it's just too much, and obviously work and family are not going to go anywhere, and rightly so. So training goes, and goals get set to the side, and they get pushed off. And I felt it a little bit this week is what made me think this. I signed up for my first ultra race, or my second ultra, and all of a sudden I'm starting to look at my training plan, and I trust my coach with my life, not only my training, but and it was kind of like, well, I need to be doing more. I kind of got that feeling burning inside of me, like, oh, I need to be doing more. And I know I don't. When I look at the number of hours, which is a big thing for me, when I look at the work schedule around it, when I look at the other stuff I'm doing as well as running, I realize I'm doing plenty, considering that this race is not until April. It's in April. So I kind of made this thing said is to avoid burnout and to avoid injury, trust your coach. Our saying now is trust your training, and I've been saying it for a long time with my athletes. Trust the process, that when you come to us as a coach, or when we go as an athlete to a coach and say, this is what I want to do, this is when it is, can you help me get there? Our only goal is to help you get there healthy, and also to have an enjoyable experience on that day, and to want to do it again. I think anybody can put in minimal half-ass training and get through a race, but that's not any fun. So trust the process. Easy does it. Realize that if you walked into the woods for a year, you're not going to get out in a week. You're not going to get out in a month. You got to build back, walk slowly out of the woods to get to where you were. And another thing that I see, and I'll leave it at this because I actually am going to have dinner. So what I would say also is, if you finished the season last year in November, let's say November, and you were in iron training, and you were in Ironman shape, and you had worked your butt off from January to November, you're going to be fit. You're going to be Ironman trained. You're going to be ready to race an Ironman. And then you take some months off, maybe a year off, and you come back, and all of a sudden in your mind you're Ironman training again, and you want to automatically, and I'm the same way, I want to automatically be where I was when I finished my last bit of Ironman training. So, with that said, just take it easy, relax, and realize that there's a process, there's builds, there's different phases, there's going to be peaks, there's going to be recovery involved in that, and the ultimate goal is for us as a coach is to have you in peak fitness on race day. So have a good evening. Subscribe, share this video, thumbs up, and comments would be great. You can leave those below. And if you have any special concerns, comments, questions, you can always email me at WOL Coach Brian at gmail.com. Have a great evening.